Welcome back to Limbus Company Daily Mirror Dungeon. It's been a week since last time we used the randomizer, and I've made a couple of different changes to it since then. Namely, there's a couple more options here. Blank ego means it'll enable or disable whether or not you can get blank ego slots for TETH and HE E.G.Os for your sinners, so you may just get an ego or may not at all if you select this one. Ego gifts will randomly select the starting ego gift, and then you can just kind of like re-roll for it, I guess. I don't know. And of course, notably, there's now rarities. You can set it to like maybe you can only play with 3 stars, or you can only play with you can only play with 2 stars, something like that. For this one, I think I'm gonna go with only 2 stars. Yeah, that sounds like it'll be a good choice. So let's just give it a roll, see what I get. All right. See, so the starting gift is the Crown of... I'll reroll for it a little bit. Actually, the issue is, I guess you guys can't see that. Once again, I'm not too worried about the starting EU gift. It's in the bottom left corner. And it really doesn't matter. That's the thing. Like, that much. Like, you don't need to go for it, I guess. I don't know. I just want it as an option in case people did, want the random starting ego gift. I do kind of wish you could just choose whatever you gift to start with. Because, like, you can already just do this. You can just reroll until you get something you want. While I'm doing this, let's see what we have. We've got a couple of Liu people. So we could get some, like, burn stuff going. Got a couple 7 Association people, too. Not the 7 Association people that are, like, heavy on Rupture, though. The 2 ones that were in the game since the launch. Yeah, no Sun and Crown of Thorns. I know you guys can't see it. Just trust me, I'll pull up the Crown of Thorns once it shows up. And if not, that's fine. I can always just skip Ego Gift. I guess we do have some Rupture. I guess I'll hide the randomizer for a second. Or maybe I'll just move it to the corner. Yeah. Like that, there we go. I'll give it like another minute or something of just re-rolling these, because I know it is not very interesting at all. But like... if we gotta start with the Crown of Thorns, I gotta find it somehow, somewhere. Early. And I've definitely gotten very good at doing this fast, because, sometimes you just gotta re-roll for something. Oh, there it is. Don't want to cancel that. There we go. Grab Crown of Thorns. Now we gotta take Gregor, Ryoshu, Mersalt, Ishmael, Yisung, Dawn, and Honglu. Okay. Go through them one at a time. First off, Gregor. He's going to be the first person in our squad. So we're taking Liu Gregor with Suddenly One Day, Lantern ADD. Alright. Next off, Ryoshu. We've got 7 Ryoshu. That's our only 2 star, so if it does ever drop 1 star, 2 star Ryoshu like it did today, it only can be this one, which is a little silly. You've got Soda ZAYIN E.G.O, No TETH, and 4th Match Flame. Oh, that was already enabled. There we go. Mersalt next up. Once again, another Liu unit. He's got Fruitless Wall, no heat. Ishmael, Ishmael's time to shine. No TETH, and Heart of Blossom Star. No TETH, there we go. For Yisung, he's the other 7 Association guy we've got. Default ZAYIN, Wishing Cairn, and Dimension Shredder. For Dawn has no egos at all, and it's N-Corp Dawn, so we're not going to be equipping any of you. And finally, for Okumo, with Rosate Desire and Dimension Shredder. Alright, that's our team for today. We'll see just what we get from this. And I'll actually remove it from the screen in a second. I just, first off, need to get the order right, because it's first off you, and you. Next will be Dawn, and finally will be Honglu. Alright, seems good. I'll close that then. And let's get started on the run itself, after a couple minutes of introduction. Let's see. Yes, today we got some patch notes for, this week's update. Nothing too special. We're not getting anything new this week. I think, what is it? Like, the main thing seems to be just fixing the skill duplication bug. That was a bit of a big issue on Project Moon's part. And also something about, like, changing the display of the actual, like, E.G.Os. Oh, that could be nice, I guess. Making it so, like, or the resources, making it so it actually shows you what you're going to be, gaining this turn. Just to give you a better sense of, like, oh, this turn I'm going to be gaining this much or this resource, stuff like that. Which will be good. But notably, we got, like, the information thing on, Season 3. It was mostly just similar stuff to the information on Season 2, like, oh, Season 2 identities will no longer be purchasable with shards once the season starts. That kind of thing. I guess the one notable thing is it did reveal that when Season 3 comes out, we're going to be getting new Luxcavations finally. We're going to be getting XP Luxcavation number 4, and we're going to be getting, well, Thread Excavation Difficulty 3, which is just going to have different things on it. I think its example was, like, there was so that no one will cry. We'll rather the rain. We've got some crit. Unfortunate. Oh, I lose 30 SP for that. Oh, jeez. That's a lot. Wait, was it? Dante's notes are starting next week, right? Not this week, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I think that's the case. Neutral, that's unfortunate. We need to win some clashes, though. We kind of desperately need sanity after that big, like, sanity down we took from Fairy Long Legs. Very rude. That guy's at 11 HP and he's gonna take 50% more slash damage next turn. Not that that's going to matter, like, at all, since he's at 11 HP. I guess we never know. He could, survive the 2 one-set attacks we have going for him. He's not going to, but he could, I guess, technically speaking. Okay, nice. That guy goes down. Ishmael. Ishmael is just such a sad unit to use. Just because, like, she's going to heal far too much, and she's never going to get usage of her super powerful skill too, thanks to Starlight rewards. Actually, I guess that was another thing mentioned in the info on Season 3. They mentioned out sometime during Season 3, we're going to be getting Mirror Dungeon 3, and also it said when you do end up getting that, it's also going to make it so you can actually choose to enable or disable Starlight rewards. Which is really good because disabling the healing Starlight reward is important for the G units. Mainly Heathcliff and Ishmael. Dawn's doesn't matter as much. Because, like, they get some pretty good benefits below half HP, but they just kind of heal faster than they take damage. And if you want them to keep on taking damage, they're just going to have to keep on countering, and they're really not going to contribute much to the team. It's an unfortunate cascade of events. We're still in the process of gaining sanity after that, big sanity down we took. Some people are doing great. Like, Gregor's doing great. He's won a lot of clashes. He's nice and happy. Like, Eastling's at 16. Ishmael's still at 2. People are getting super slow, though, so I understand why she's having a little bit of trouble getting any sanity. We can Flashing Strike Ida. Should do decently. I do wonder, though, because when Season 3 releases, then Season 1 stuff is going to be, like, perfectly... You're still going to be able to access it, like, normal. Because there'll be an entire season since it happened. So will that mean they'd actually, like, be willing to release more Season 1 identities next season? Because it might. The only issue with, like, releasing a Season 1 identity in, say, Season 2 is the fact that, like, well, it can't, unless they do something special for it, you just straight up can't get it with shards. Because of how the seasons work. But, if they did, like, Season 3, like, Season 1 identities are already going to be, accessible by anything, so they could do it. So who knows? Maybe that's when we're finally gonna get more season 1 identities, more like old G Corp and like stuff for the casino people. I hope so. I don't know if they will, but I hope so. Another question is whether or not we are going to be getting another banner after Walpurgis Night. Like, it's gonna be like an awkward amount of time, like 4 weeks or something, right? I mean, it'll also be like 2 weeks? Really? 2, 3-ish? A little hard to do, because I really hope we get at least one more banner this season, because we're still missing a little bit of an important identity, you know? A little bit of a kind of thing you'd really expect us to get. Like Nebulizer. Still no sign of Farm Watch, though. We'll surely get it, though. Well, I believe still. Okay, you're added to the team now. Probably gonna get some random. Like, these next few weeks, it's gonna be nice because we're gonna start seeing the stuff on the actual next battle pass. That'll definitely be nice. Kind of like what we got for season 2. We got some like showcases like AEDD and Capote and Sunshower the weeks before, since there wasn't too much else new going on. That's probably not going to be until like after Walpurgis Night. But I guess that's still like soonish. We are approximately a month away, because I'm pretty sure they said, what, the 18th? Yeah, basically a month. I guess I can pull it up. I should probably keep this kind of thing like open on the side when I'm talking about it so I can actually check. Here we go. Voyage Guide. Commence on November 16th. Yeah. Or it is actually just straight up a month away. Let's scroll through this. I didn't feel like making a patch note video on this because there's no identities. That's kind of like the main thing I like looking at. I guess I can just go over everything right now. Yeah, half of all your shards and stuff will get turned into thread immediately. It's gonna do the same thing as it always does, and you know, it'll... I say always, but like this is the second time it's doing it, where you only get 20 levels of the season pass at first, and it'll be broken into 3 weeks of updates, all back to back. Max level is being increased to 40, and we're going to be getting a level boost ticket 4, it seems. There's no image of that, but that's cool. I wonder how notable the differences are going to be. Yeah, thread luck creation number 3 added. That's going to be interesting, because in the image shown, it shows it so that no one will prize the thread excavation number 3 for sloth days. And it does look like... It does look like they might be reorganizing, or maybe not. When I'm looking at the image, I'm trying to see if I can like get a little bit more info out of it. It looks like they may have reorganized stuff. We can't see what the other things are, but like it says... No, I guess it could just be done on a weird day. I guess that's true. Never mind that then. Yeah, it's probably still normal. There's also going to be XP excavation number 4. No clue on what it's actually going to be for XP excavation number 4. Will it be something from Canto 4, or will it be something from Canto 5? At the same time. Oh, you're the only one left, alright. I think there's a typo here, but Season 1 event IDs and Ego are going to be re-accessible starting next season, which is good if anyone missed, you know... If anyone wasn't here for early theme Limbus, they can just get whatever they missed. There's some interesting stuff there. And the fact that all Season 1 stuff in general means that it's a lot easier for people to get grips in Claire. It means they're going to be removing Soda Hong Lu, Molar Ishmael, Molar Otis, and Molar Yisong from access in extraction. So make sure you get those ones. They're going to be physically inaccessible for another, 4 months after the season starts. That'll be a little important. Anything else noteworthy here? Oh yeah, the Season 2 E.G.O. If you never got the Battle Pass for Season 2, you'll be able to get those with E.G.Os with shards. But yeah, you'll be able to purchase announcers you've missed from past Battle Passes. That'll be cool. Because I guess it didn't even cross my mind that some people are just locked out of those if you don't do the Battle Passes. Yeah, that'll be good. If anyone ever ends up missing those. Oh, you can now purchase them with paid lunacy. Oh. That's... Oh. I skipped over that part, I think, when I went over this originally. That's a little strange. Kill with Sinner's blood, yeah. We love blood. Yeah. Nice. 10 HP damage is not much, but it's something. Let me check the shop. Let me do this stuff before I take a look at what I was doing again. Oh, piece of relationship. Let's go. The goat. The most useful of all. The joke being it's kind of garbage. Still is. I really thought they'd do something about it sooner or later, but they never did. This is ego. And not purchasable. So battle announcers might only be purchasable with paid ego? Or with paid lunacy? That's what I'm trying to get a sense of right now. It's kind of hard to tell if that's what they're getting at here. Okay, this should be good, I think. Yeah. We take down those two, so we'll be in a good spot. And this does kind of give you an easier way to get stuff if you're willing to spend a little bit of money on it. That makes enough sense, I guess. Yeah, this stuff's like Mirror Dungeon 3. And it's everything. Yeah, so some interesting info, that's for sure. Once again, a lot of the stuff about, like, getting identities and egos you've missed really doesn't apply to me, because I play this game far too much to miss anything. Oh yeah, this update's also going to be finally adding the special banner for Fraction Early 2, so I'm definitely going to need to be doing that a little bit more. Maybe I'll... We may have gone a little too hard on the Cyborg Man, because next turn's the one where we gotta bring him to 1 HP, and I think we're probably gonna do that this turn. Oh well. Oh, you lost that. Alright. It's funny how I feel like I might, stream more Fraction Early 2 sometime, like, next week or something? I don't know. We'll just see whether or not I just want to do that on my own time, or if I'll try streaming it. If I do want to get sub 150. And no, I can't really do that until after the update releases, because Refraction Early 2 has been closed. Aw, darn, if we just didn't go for Flashing Strike, he would have been at, like, perfect HP numbers. Well, at least he's been weakened, so it shouldn't be too hard. I almost clicked the wrong button through miss. First things first, we're just gonna go all in with our high-speed people on you. You can clash with that one. You can probably enact that. That'll probably work. It looks like it'll work. Forward slash. And who are you going for? Oh, you're going for Gregor. We'll let Gregor get hit then. Now, I don't really think we need to go this hard on the Cyborg, but I'd much rather safe than sorry. Because if we don't do it like this turn, the thing is, it basically just extends the length of the fight if we don't do it as soon as possible. This is the way to actually, like, properly kill these enemies. Oh jeez, that's a lot of damage, yeah. HE Ishmael's got some kind of really strong poise stuff. So it makes sense. Yep, 1 HP. That one died just because of killing him enough times. Do you love the city you live in? No. Incorrect input. Do you love the city you live in? No. Incorrect input. You love the city you live in. No, incorrect input. And everything blows up. As per usual. Let's see, what can we flash against? Not the most. Like, something like this. Would be good enough? I'd hope. Yeah, that was a little overkill, that's right. I always forget about just how frail the minions are at high surgery. That guy would have died to the next kill, I think, no matter what we did. Pretty sure he had enough surgery, although I may be wrong. May have, like, not killed him too much. I don't remember. Well, there's a stagger on you, yeah, you're dead. There we go. It'll be very nice to get new Luxcavations and not have to fight this guy. Cause I just skip Luxcavation him. It's a nuisance. More Rupture stuff. We do have some possible Rupture synergy. Sure, we've got the 7 association identities that aren't great for Rupture, but like maybe we could still get something going. I don't know. Don't really know how much I believe in that. Is it just a run where it seems like it's randomly decided we're not going to get any too fancy gimmick? Open that door. Always got to do it to him. On neutrals. Alright. 10 speed immediately. Alright. That's a little silly of you. The favorite. Go for that then. What else do we have that's going to be an actually good flash? One of these. Yeah, that'll work. We can probably enact him in this guy, yeah. Breath should be good. Can't clash against that guy. You should really clash against this guy. And who do we want to... you? Alright, that looks good. Should be fairly good sailing from here. Sailing, kind of like Canto 5, wow. I assume Canto 5 is going to be a similar length to that of Canto 4. If they're bringing in 3 parts. Maybe it'll be a bit shorter. If it is a bit shorter, I think that's for the best. I don't think it's going to be as, like, text-heavy as well, it's Yi-Song's Canto 4, so of course it was, like, super text-heavy. He's, like, a poet, and, like, he loves his fancy words and stuff. So I don't know if they're all going to be as text-heavy. They might be, that's the thing, because Project Moon does have a lot of, like, story stuff going on, of course, always. Maybe it's not going to be as much of that. I don't know, maybe it's going to be more combat-based for all we know. Only time will tell. Well, they should do a lot to you, you're weak to it after all. Oh, you just straight up killed that. We didn't even need to double down on that guy. Jeez. Now we've got a lot of, like, skill 1s and stuff going on with everyone else, it seems, primarily. So, don't know how well we're gonna do as far as killing goes. They're all gonna be weakened, but, like... I guess you killed, that's for sure. The others aren't dead, though. That's fine. We can win Clash against the Lust guys and then take them out from there. Like that. Could be good. We'll close the door. Don't want to let anything break out of the factory or something. I don't know. Yeah. This guy is dead? Yes, there we go. 2 HP. Makes sense that he died to a punch. Alright, there we go. Nothing worth the rest stop. Can't afford Char Disc, that's fine. Homeward, Nixie Divergence, Mercil skill. I already gave Mercil a skill. I think I'm just gonna keep on going. Fine. Because we haven't used Honglu, he's also still at, you know, very bad sanity from the very long legs encounter we had. It's funny to see. We're gonna have to worry about that next floor. We don't really have anything great for healing sanity on this team, I don't think. I mean, it's Honglu, though. He's got ways. I think Kurokuma's Honglu's passive isn't one of the ones that heals his own sanity, though. Like, what, more bleed or something, I think? Something like that. It's not gonna matter. It's fine, we'll get a sanity up. Do we have anything good for sanity beyond, like... Yeah, I think we just straight up don't. That's fine. Actually, surely, even at negative 30 sanity. Here's it's Kurokumo, who, you know, isn't very well known for winning clashes, and in fact is more well known for the opposite of that, and its tendency to lose a lot of clashes due to a pretty lackluster skill 1 and a skill 2 which is more so damage focused and does kind of poorly in normal clashes. We gotta believe in Honglu though. There's no need to be so pessimistic about his possibilities, right? Okay. More Rupture? Rupture run, question mark? Question mark? Kind of still missing, you know, the most important Rupture ego gift, so... The Rupture run remains merely a dream. Okay, not bad. Definitely a nice person to be hit by that. He took a fair bit of damage. Yeah. I didn't mean to click on him. He's got Pierce weakness this turn thanks to that attack. And he's neutral to Pierce, so it could be a good time to try and hit him with some Pierce stuff, I guess. What do we have for Pierce stuff? Nothing. We've got our Blossom Star, I guess. He's resists Wrath, so it's not great. And because of his weight, it'd only be him that gets hit by it. We could, like, just Corrode our Blossom Star him, though, since he's weak to that. Not a bad choice. I'll go for it. You should just defend, honestly. Oh no, I guess you can get a neutral off, at least. Alright, we'll try this. There's a couple neutrals going on. These guys do barely any damage. But they're, like, single coins, so, like, I'm not too worried. Okay. Because it's 0 sandy, why is he only getting heads? There we go. That's a moment, that's for sure. Yeah. And Art of Blossom Star just to do a bunch of damage. Heads, unfortunate. Expected, but unfortunate. 87 damage, jeez. Oh, he's staggered. Do these. Hit him with a couple attacks. Should be good. Does Merle die? Probably not, right? We just have some like pretty weak attacks going for him, yeah. Still 130 HP. And I think we just went over the second stagger threshold, so we're not going to get to stagger him again. That's important. Usually you by the time you stagger Merle, everyone else has died, I feel. Since he's got quite a bit of HP. Yeah, no stagger threshold there, that's fine. This is the turn where we kill all of his allies. Just something. I mean, the next turn he's definitely dead if he's not this turn. Oh. Yeah, because we've got this and we've got another Perfected Death Fist, I think. That's some burn count, I guess. It's our only source of burn count, so a little silly. Oh, but Flashing Strikes does the job. There we go. Just barely got everything dead. That's good. Now we get our Ego Gift, and then we've got to deal with our little insane little Honglu. Rupture of offense level reduced? Sure. I'll take it. We'll go here. We'll throw you on.
목표인가요?
And that's going to be priority number 1. Figuring out the best way to go about increasing Honglu's sanity. It possibly could be corroding him. As stupid of an idea as that is, he's not winning any of these clashes. Okay. He's at -10 sane. Now, he did heal a little bit of sanity. But he's not going to win any of these clashes anytime soon. I mean, he can Land of Illusion, though. That's the one thing. Because Land of Illusion refunds the SP cost. So it's like very good for us. I think I'll go for that. Yeah, that'll work. Alright. And get a couple more one-side attacks off on some of these random guys like that. That'll be good, yeah. Land of Illusion heals 10 sanity, spends 15, gains 15 from the attack. Those are all staggered, nice. Yeah, okay, so he's at 2 sanity now. Gregor just finishes this guy off since it was weakened significantly by Land of Illusion. They're staggered. I think we've got another attack going for you, so that'll be good. Moulinet is also going to do a lot of damage. It won't kill, but we've got another attack going for that guy, so it'll still die. Oh, that thing burns to death. Okay. Well, one Wrath is down, or one Pride's down, the other one got burnt to death. So we just have to deal with the 2 remaining grabs. Means split our attacks? Actually, no. I'll do it like this. We'll do propose this bottom one, and if no one else attack the bottom one. Because we should be able to let Honglu get a kill to get his sanity up a little bit more. 1 HP perfect, actually. For a second I thought Yi-Song was doing too much damage and was going to kill. But no, he left it on just the perfect spot for Honglu to get the kill to get his sanity up. There we go, 22 sanity. That's how you do this. How you successfully navigate the degrading mental health of your funny little sword man. One shower. Marisol again. Remorse Fortune, a little late for that. We'll take Bloody Gadget, and I think I'll probably leave with that. Yeah. Maybe there's going to be something interesting next shot. That's what I can hope for. Wow. Minor burn support, let's go. Yeah.
생각보다 좋은 선택이었어.
예술이란 것을 보여주지.
You guys. Well, how do you do for clashes? You actually win this clash. Alright then. Good. Should be enough to get you pretty much max sanity. The only person who's got a questionable clash here is Yi-Song, who just lost his clash. That's fine. Oh, you're dead. Cloud Cutter, my beloved. Such a funny attack. That one is almost dead too. Doing great. The fact that enemies will only have like 5 people, despite us getting 7, is still so funny later on. Like, it really results in such unbalanced situations, because we just get more one-side attacks with them, which is enough to, like, stagger them, or if they've already been staggered, just finish them off. It gives us such a big, like, momentum advantage, you know? Momentum's very important. Momentum's very important for, like, regular battles, I feel. Because of how speed slots work, you lose someone, and you're just at a disadvantage, you've got less attacks. If you start with more people, you're at an advantage, you just get more attacks. And you can use those to stagger enemies back quicker, kill them quicker, and it just kind of builds upon itself, you know? You just carry that momentum till the end of the fight. Yeah, I'll take this. No, this is awful, actually. Oh well, I'm taking it. That's fine. Because it's the bleed count that matters for Cloud Cutter, right? A target is less than 4 bleed count. We're gonna inflict, like, no
불꽃이
bleed count.
필요하시다면
That should still be fine. See? What was this? Was it the fish? I think it was Pierce. No, it was snakes. It was sloths. Pierce. That
가능하면
makes sense.
다치시지 않게
I wasn't
싸우셨으면
paying attention.
좋겠어요.
Paralysis off. It's like fine, I guess. Are we get Cloud Cutter? No, Cloud Burst is better since it's weak to Sloth. Upper slash you. You with that. You with like one of those. One of these, then redirect it. Like this. Okay.
그 누구도 볼 수 없게.
Bottom guy is just shielding, so as per usual, that means he just gets a little bit of a time to just kind of relax. Not being attacked at all, he just kind of just gets to chill there. Where he appreciates very much.
오, 머리 좋다 단테. 방금 완전 좋았어.
Burst gets a little bit of paralysis off from this guy.
현명한 판단이요.
And the other arm, we're kind of like preparing a little bit. Like we're inflicting a little bit of fragile next turn, a little bit of slash fragility next turn. Actually, I used the wrong one. I thought I used the one that inflicts slash fragility. I didn't have the one that inflicts slash fragility though. That's the one that benefits from the target having slash
공격은 꽤
fragility.
먹혀든 것 같아요.
Well, that's fine. The bleed do that?
가능하면
No.
다치시지 않게 싸우셨으면 좋겠어요.
Wait, did the bleed? Did the? No, you still have the stagger threshold there. I'm gonna say burn too. Oh right, Gossipium. No, that makes more sense. Right. Forgot about that, huh? That's the issue with taking Gossipium. You forget. Yeah, we'll go for something like that.
끝났어.
Wasn't like the most careful about clashes, but that's because they're both pretty close to being staggered. Or the left arm's pretty close to being staggered, I mean. And the other one, meh. Bleeding. Yeah, this breaks left arm. There we go. Or staggers left arm. Our other attacks will be what breaks the left arm. Yeah, it's definitely going down because we've got Cloud Cutter. Is the other arm still up?
좋아. V 하나를 박살.
Yeah, just
금방
barely
클레버
though.
버스로 돌아갈
That's
수
unfortunate.
있겠다. 그치?
We go for one of these. Go for like one of these. One of these. Just make sure we take that arm out, and everyone else is just gonna bully this guy. Might as well. Gonna have a rough time, but that's deserved. My bleed almost did it there.
약점은
탱그랑
There it goes though.
V가 조각났어.
Perfected Death Fist alone is gonna do so much damage to this thing. Yeah,
잘 풀린 것 같습니다.
almost just broke the arm. We just needed to do a little bit more damage. There we go.
저희가
Okay.
이길 것 같아요.
This turn might be a little scary. That's why I'm just gonna go for a bunch of one-side attacks on you, though. Really wish I could see what I was doing a little better, but that's fine. You're gonna be on killing this guy duty. So are you. Okay, we'll try that.
셰프를 따라오십시오.
Cloud Cutter with the tattoo is a little bit good. He just kind of builds up really fast. Yeah, we only needed 2 attacks to take that guy down. Alright, that's fine. We're gonna take some one-sided hits here. Yeah, it's fine. You don't get... I mean, if you did take too much damage, you're also, like, fine with that because you're a she unit. You love taking damage.
잘 풀린 것
Mersault
같습니다.
staggers, and we just auto-damage and we win.
금방 끝내고 버스로 돌아갈 수
Oh, right. I forgot. We, have the Gossipium, so he doesn't actually get staggered. I hate Gossipium. Fights being made a lot more unfortunate because of that. You die, though. That's the question. Yes, you do. Dawn's got this. There we go. And we take a little bit more poison damage, but that's fine. We win the fight. On to the final floor. Burn synergy, sure, we've got 2 burn units. And they're the burn units that have, like, almost no burn count. There's only a single burn count between the 2 of them, and that's the skill 3 from Mercil. Which he does have 2 of those, though. Something to keep in mind. What was top half?
이 불꽃이 필요하시다면
Blunt week? Sure. Sure thing.
좋아. 얼른 끝내고 밥 먹으러 가자고.
Struggling. We don't have Sun Shower. I was gonna Sun Shower, but then I realized we don't have it. We can Ardor Blossom Star, though. That'll work. You guys can just defend, honestly. Like that. Heads, Don't might stagger some of them, though. Because of the fact it does stagger damage on top of the really good blunt damage it inflicts. Yeah.
유효타
Jeez.
좋아. 계속 집중하지.
What an
풀린 것
attack.
같습니다. 자연스러운 것입니다.
완벽한 한 방. 시원한 거.
They don't all die here because we went for a couple defenses, but
다소 유리하구려.
alright, they bleed to death. So I'm not concerned. As they may not be staggered, but like they're still gonna kill themselves before they land any attacks.
자연스러운 것입니다.
Yeah, that's good. Alcipium really barely makes a difference against normal enemies. The bleed's enough to finish them off by the point they've been staggered and recovered from it. Ooh, more bleed. We've got Kurokumo, so, you know, could synergize with that, maybe? Kurokumo skill 3, staggers someone, gives them a bunch of bleed,
제가 원하는 대로 베어버려도 되나요?
and then, you know, they get unstaggered. And get more bleed from Gossipium.
먼저 끝내고 돌아오는 친구는
Yeah,
맛있는 거
there's
사줄게.
potential there, I guess.
물론 회사 카드로.
이대로 가보자고.
And we can get more bleed count going through the use of Dawn, because she's got some nails, not a lot. She's more of a tremor unit, but this has some level of synergy with the other N Corp stuff. But not really that much, because,
침묵을 안겨드리죠.
Tremor. She's very silly like that. You can hear her cackling too. She's not mentally stable. And you know, it's like that sometimes.
따라오십시오.
Fair enough.
되는 건
험만 예크.
Okay. Okay, she'll take some damage, but then she gets a counterattack off, which should stagger. Yep. Okay.
적확한 한압이었어. 다소
And it's just you left. So there's some resonance is going for some nice thin resonating attacks. Wasn't like a store page for that, say something like that? Like, oh, okay, use your sin resonating attacks to defeat the enemies or something like that for Limbus. Really, Limbus really advertised itself in such a strange way. It's the kind of game where, like, I'd probably never, like, even give it a second, like, glance if I wasn't already super into this series, because it just is such a, it's so strange. Ooh, another swatch is nice. Memory coin is nice. Can't get wound cleared now, that's fine. We're 1 cost short, though. That's a little unfortunate. It could have been good for our possible bleed synergy. We'll take an Abno, sure.
목표인가요? 손쉽죠.
Boss is Bull. That's interesting. Bull's one where we're gonna get no use. We're gonna get like some minor benefit from Gossipium, I think, because we do get to stagger him. That is true.
가능하면
Or at that point, he's gonna be almost dead. But I guess probably not if we're gonna, you know, actually, if he's gonna get unstaggered, then he'll probably will be better at that point. You're all weak to blunt. Love is in the air. Wrong. Art of Blossom Star. Well, you guys should at least try on these guys. They're weak to the sloth. It'll be good damage. You can try on this guy since you're gonna do like no damage. And like an enactment, an upper slash, stalwart stance, something like that should work.
시간이야, 머저리다.
Oof. Alright, we still got 3 attacks off from this.
잘 타는 걸.
The mass attack's definitely killing him.
이외에 특별히 첨언할 이유도 없군.
And does the stagger? It does. Okay, the mass attack's probably killing that guy too then.
시작이 됐어.
Hopefully you get a tails. You do this time, there we go. That's death. I know the Wrath guys resisted because it's, well, Wrath, but their weak to Blunt is much more important than their resistance to Wrath. 635 damage. Yeah.
아까처럼만 해. 그럼
And we're attacking
더
all
쉽게
these
쉽게
Wrath
쓸
guys,
거야.
so they might all die, depending on how much damage we deal. Yeah, they're all dead. There we go, convenient. Normal fight event, and then we have to take down our prey, our bull. Oh, Blunt. We've got a fair bit of Blunt this team with our Liu stuff. What's this fight gonna be? Are we just gonna use Ego again here? Maybe. You're a little bit further down the line this time. We can get a swap resonance going. And her sanity's still back up. Jeez. It's because of all the murder she's doing. Just too good for her sanity.
생각보다 잘 타는 거야. 다음.
Yeah, that makes sense.
와, 엄청난 공격이었어.
Gregor is very capable of just instantly killing one of those guys if he gets a good skill 3. That's how it was when the game released. That's why I loved Liu Gregor when the game released. He was just so good at executing these guys.
공격은 꽤 먹혀든 것 같아요.
And that was even before, you know, coin rolls actually worked properly. So funny to think about the fact it was just bugged so that your sanity actually didn't affect your coin rolls at all.
보이나요?
God.
세상과 함께 타들어가고 싶었던 내 몸부림.
Okay.
유효타
Good
좋아.
damage.
계속 집중하지.
베어냈지.
Gonna be 2 left after this, I think.
완벽한 한 방.
Yeah.
시원한 걸. 야호.
Which are unstaggered, but due to the horrors we've witnessed. I mean, our Lust Resonance, yeah, there we go, there we go. More Lust damage, let's go, let's go. That's class. This guy didn't bleed to death, so Gregor needs to give him a good pummeling. There we go. Alright. Now we're gonna take a quick stop at one of these random encounters. Let's see what happens behind door number 3. Oh, Rupture. Sure. That'd be good.
몸이
Don't have a good
따라줄지
way to get Rupture
모르겠지만
count going.
가라면 가야지.
We got Dimension Shredder on Honglu though. Ooh, yeah, this might actually work.
100초만 기다려줄게.
No reason to curve this, right? I don't think so. So here's the thing: we go for this. It gets used twice. It gets total like 8-dimensional rift in total, right? Thanks to the coin. We got the coin right. I'm not mistaken. Yes. Okay, you spend all the Rupture, so we're not doing you. But next turn, there's going to be a bunch of Rupture. We'll be able to get some Rupture stuff going, possibly. Out of nowhere on this team. Isn't that wacky? You know, you're just kind of awful. Oh, no, it's fine. It's charged now, spend the Dimensional Rift. It's not going to get rid of all the Rupture this turn, I guess, because it's not going to have Rupture. But you don't have any charge to get either, so you're not going to inflict any Dimensional Rift, so it's probably not worth it. That's my interpretation of the situation at hand, at least. Okay, that's decent. Flashing Strike, that's neutral, that's decent so far. Swash is pretty good. Now Judgment for another one-sided, there we go.
재미는 없겠지만 그렇게 할게요.
Doubling up on Dimension Shredder. Just to get a bunch of Rupture on this guy. We'll stack it pretty well. Especially if we go for like slash stuff, because we've got most like the normal Rupture gifts. We have the Talisman, we've got the Branch, we've got the Crown. So just getting 8 Rupture count on this guy second turn means we're going to be able to build it up. Even if we're not going to be able to maintain it. If we have anything that inflicts Rupture at all, we need to use that. Thanks to the Thunder Branch, that'll keep the Rupture count consistent.
방금은 좋지 않았어. 뭐 그럴 수도 있지.
And we want to go for slash stuff ideally, since that's even more Rupture potency, thanks to the Talisman. And Envy stuff too, I think that's how the battery works. Oh, you take some hits, that's fine. Well, they could have been nice, some Pierce weakness next turn, but we're already getting some slash fragility on the next turn. Oh god, assuming this clash wins. Yeah, there we go. That's 5 slash fragility next turn. Although we had to clash against it, because if we didn't clash against it, it would only be 3, which is significantly less interesting.
유효타 좋아.
Alright, there we go.
응원하는
So now you've got
게
9
모르겠구나.
Rupture, 9 Rupture count.
힘내게
Okay.
해보자고. 어쩐
Let's go
일이야,
through what we
벌써.
have. see what we can get the most usage out of. Spark Discharge. Oh yeah, absolutely. We get an ADD, that's the first priority. Do that and charge in. Then you don't have any Rupture Infliction going on right now, it seems? Okay, that's fine. You're gonna do nothing then. You can take a hit. Okay, you gain more power against using slash for daily. That's pretty good. Yeah, we'll take that. Oh, Cloud Cutter's gonna do a lot for us, but it's also gonna spend a bunch of the Rupture. Could use this. I could try it. If we clash with it, it won't go insane, right? It'll gain Sandy back, and therefore it won't backfire horribly, I think. That's how it works, I'm pretty sure. I mean, I feel like I just gotta go for that, and then you can just do nothing. Something like this should work. I'm not going for any Gloom attacks. If we have any Gloom attacks at all, we should probably go for them. I think we do for... I think you've got a Gloom attack you could use, something like that. There was someone who could have gone for a Gloom attack, I think, this turn. Oh, right. Ryoshu could go for Soda. That's the Gloom attack I'm thinking of. Well, we're setting up ADD. This will work for more Rupture count stuff in the future. And this will only reduce the Rupture count by 1 with this attack. That's an important part of this. And then he goes for it again, more Spark Discharge. It caps at like 20, right? I'm pretty sure. Actually, don't know, does it cap? A certain number? Is it like 9? Can you get 99 Spark Discharge? I don't remember. And that did inflict Rupture count because of the fact it was a Rupture. There was a Gloom attack. You mentioned Shredder. There we go. A little bit more Rupture count next turn. Oh, and you've been staggered. Oh, it's because you're super weak to ADD. That makes a lot of sense, actually. Yeah, you just kind of died. I don't think I realized just how much damage you were dealing to the bull. Guys, you're weak to Blunt and Gloom, so something like using ADD twice on him, a little dangerous. Yeah, that's probably the main reason why Gregor's the highest damage. Otherwise, it would have probably easily been Ishmael, thanks to, using her ego a couple of times. That's good, though. I do like getting, like, a decent status effect going on there. Rupture's super fun. I don't think I use it enough. I feel we'll probably do another Rupture run sooner. It's just super fun, because it feels like a puzzle trying to keep it up with the tools you have at your hand. That's pretty fun. In my opinion, at least. I know a lot of people don't like Rupture. I think there are definitely times when it's awful. I think Thunder Branch is very necessary, and, like, the battery is super necessary to actually get the potency up decently. But that's fine. That's a small price to pay. Anything special today? It doesn't seem like it, but that's fine. Once again, got a considerable purchase night. Thanks to the issues with the duplication glitch, they sure did just kind of give away 1,300 lunacy today. That's pretty nice. That'll be another 10 pull worth. Currently got like what, 3 10 pulls worth? Almost. I definitely will by the time I'll probably have like 40 pulls, 50 pulls worth by the time the actual purchase night comes around. So that'll be good. But yeah. That'll be all for this episode. Another successful run of the randomizer. I still have more plans, for features to be added. I'll make sure to update it every once in a while. And we didn't actually get to see it there, but it does in fact have Yes and Yada. It has been updated to be accurate to everything in the game right now. In the description if you want it, so feel free. But otherwise, that'll be all for this time. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye.